Pick up the ball and then just leave it. Thank you for joining us this morning. I know the weather was, for some of you, if you traveled further than 5 or 10 minutes away, certainly for me, it was something. So I'm just glad that I hope everybody made it here safely. Obviously, you all did. We are just really excited to be here. As most of you know, Coffee's booked well in about a year out now at this point. So we're fortunate enough to have such a great relationship with our members, and when people want to host a coffee, they let us know. And I think this kind of came about of we've always been involved. Paula's always attended things. We've always been involved with Salvation Army, but I think our really close relationship came from you guys hosting the business showcase for us last year. And I'm excited to announce that they're going to be doing that again this year, and we are super thankful for that partnership. As you all know, there's a lot of work that goes into that. It's a great service for our membership, and it is not easy to find a location, a venue that will hold us as a membership and the vendors for that. So we are very thankful for the Salvation Army being such a gracious host for that. So do know that that's coming, and I'll talk more about that later. But right now, so I wanted to say thank you to our host with the most, and introduce Major Fuller with the Salvation Army.
Well, thank you and welcome. I thought you might, with this facility's been here and been operating, it has the latest technology. And we found that out last night about 9 o'clock because these electronic switches have little batteries in them, and they went out last night and at 9 o'clock, and so this is not mood lighting.
I thought it was.
This is a burnout battery in those switches, and so I had Charlie take a look, and he said, yeah, Lowe's has got them, but at 9 o'clock last night, it didn't work. So, but do welcome to the V. Penn Moore Community Center. And I told several people that in the afternoon this place does not look so neat, but the activity is sort of fun. Every day this community center serves children of the area in the Moss Street Elementary School area with the summer program that's been going on. We just wrapped up the Robert Dodgett basketball shooting star camp that we had right here. We've had tennis clinics going on with the local tennis association for our children, and we're heading into after school because school is coming, and we're working very closely with UNCG and their dynamic new initiative at Moss Street. So we're excited about the new programs that we will have implemented and the serving of this particular neighborhood. As you know, this community center, the community gave it to us with a lot of good fundraising, and a lot of good fundraising that happened by the work of our local advisory board. And we have some advisory board members here. They're somewhere around, but there is Susan and Tim and Arnold, and I think Charlie is caucusing Charlie Hall is caucusing with one of our development staff members from our regional office in the gym, so they're around. I also want to introduce somebody to you, a new staff member that we have. Jamie Curry is our casework coordinator for the county, and we have some dynamic things going on with some casework and social service changes that we are going to be implementing in the fall, and you'll be hearing a lot of that. But Jamie, wave your hand, and you'll be seeing Jamie in and about all over the county. So that's exciting. Do remember that we do have a lot of opportunities. A lot of you helped at Christmas time here. We have a lot of opportunities for volunteer services, and remember that we're still operational Morgan Road in Eden, although this is the Reidsville Chamber of Commerce. We do have, we've got a county commissioner here. We may want to talk about the whole county.
I remember the whole county.
And so we do have a lot of services still going on, and we've made a commitment for the continuation of services in our Eden area, and we're looking forward to more dynamic interactions and collaborations with a lot of good folks over the next year. So we're excited about what we have going on, touching people's lives, caring for people, and want to just thank the Chamber for your support and your volunteerism, and just thank you for being here today. I do want to, the one thing I want to salute, I saw Sharon. Sharon, where are you? There is Sharon. Sharon and the representatives of the Reidsville Tigers. We have a great relationship, number one, with Sharon. The Reidsville Tigers, and we're their indoor practice facility. We really are, and we've been working with them, and so we try to wrap our arms around as many solid community events as we possibly can, and just thank you for all that you do, and thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you. As I hear, so y'all want to stay with me, don't you? You don't want to go out. So y'all can listen to me for just a few more minutes. I do have quite a few announcements. Obviously, as most of you are aware, not that we're not ever not busy anymore. We don't ever have a really slow season, but we are headed into what I used to call our busy season, and now it's like super busy season. For the next 6 months, we will be just in fast forward mode. Golf tournament's 2 weeks from yesterday, So there are a lot of things happening. So just bear with me. I just want to run through some things really quick. Congratulations to our August member of the month, Cafe 99. So if you guys patronize there, please wish Dave well and congratulate him on that. Our August cruise-in is August 10th from 6 to 9. As always, you can stop and get a free cup of Bojangles sweet tea. Also, that's going to be independent contractor night, so anybody who does not have a storefront, you can come and shop with them if they're a chamber member, where they'll be invited to be there. Also, Movies on the Square, August 11th. That'll be at dusk, and it's going to be The Lion King. And be sure to bring your lawn chairs. So let's talk about the golf tournament. I'm going to have you draw your attention over here to the beautiful limited edition. My understanding is that this charcoal colored Yeti, you cannot even get it anymore from the warehouse, so it is a limited color. And in my opinion, it's the most beautiful one. So this is a Team Reidsville pack. It's got the Yeti tumbler, a Team Reidsville tumbler, a Team Reidsville shirt, and the Yeti stuff. And so the raffle tickets are for sale. This is going to replace our 50-50 this year. Thank you to our golf fund committee. I know Flavel was a part of that. And they just said that it was time to switch it up a little bit, and I agree. So the tickets are $5 or $5 for $20. So I know that all of you would like to buy a book before you leave. So come see Caleb.
And take them with them.
And I'm sorry, what?
And take them to sale.
Oh yeah, and you can take them to sale too if you're a board member or ambassador. We'd love for you to come grab some of those. Or anybody actually was invited to do that if you'd like to help out. Golf tournament. We need golfers, prizes, volunteers, and hole sponsors. We are still working on all of that. We'd really love to have you all. You can see Denise about hole sponsorship. She's here. And thank you to our sponsors, Hometown Auto Group and Rinse Eat Oil. They've been really good to us the last several years and been our name-in sponsors. Also, we have several things coming up. We have 3 ribbon cuttings. Little Kings and Queens, I know that some of you may be familiar with them. They are transitioning to a preschool. And so we're really excited for them to be doing that. I talked to Ms. Wilma yesterday, and we're going to have their ribbon cutting on Tuesday, August 21st at 9 a.m., and that's on Wolf Island Road. We also are excited for the city of Reidsville. I'm sure some of you may have noticed that they have put quite a bit of money into Parks and Rec. I know, is Jeff still here? Yeah, there you are. I know that our Parks and Rec budget is a lot, there's a lot of things happening. I know that Fred and I have been working together on different things. And so JC Park is ready for their ribbon cutting, and that's going to be on Thursday, August 23rd at 12 p.m. at 125 JC Park Road. Also, Mishmash. Mishmash has recently switched ownership. So if you have not been by Mishmash on Scale Street, you should go visit her. And we're going to have a ribbon cutting for her on Wednesday, August 29th at 12 p.m. So we've had a little break from those, but we are gearing back up for those. And so the next thing coming up that I want to talk about, the summer concert series. Oh my gosh, you guys, that has been awesome. So the first concert was back in June, and then on the 4th Saturday, so June, July, August, and September, the 4th Saturday, and it was a phenomenal turnout. It was Journey Tribute Band. This last weekend, we had the Legacy Review, which was Motown, and it was so much fun. We were packed. So come out and see us. I'm excited. I'm not typically like a bluegrass fan, but the next concert is the Trailblazers, but they are this group of young men actually who do bluegrass, and they've won several awards at Merle Fest, and they just seem like a really phenomenal group. So come out and see them on the 4th Saturday in August, which is the 25th. Okay, one other thing that I really want to talk about before we talk about the business showcase is the SCORE. How many of you are familiar with SCORE? Okay, good. So I'm not talking to... so SCORE used to be countywide, and it was located in Wentworth at the Business and Technology Center. And as the model changed with the county and some things have changed, some of that stuff went away for a little while, but we are still a part of, Rockingham County is still a part of the Greensboro chapter. And so we are working with Sean Gorman to bring back SCORE, and all 3 chambers have agreed to host it. And Reidsville is a really perfect model. We have a great partnership with our membership and with the city of Reidsville to We were able to purchase the old Piedmont Natural Gas building there at 140 South Scale Street. And so we contract with the city for the visitor center, and we were able to provide these services. We work a lot with Jeff, we work a lot with Missy, with Preston, with council on some different economic development projects, and we also built out 2 rooms. If you've been in the chamber, you've seen those 2 business offices before the conference room. That's going to be branded the Score Center. And so we are in training right now. Next week is our 3rd of 4th trainings that we're doing. We have about 9 people on the roster. I'm very excited about this. This is going to be a small business, really an economic driver for small business. Jeff is, I think, excited about it in a lot of ways because it's going to divert a lot of traffic that ends up kind of in his office. When there are other people who could actually guide and mentor people and help them and spend time with them. So if you're not familiar with SCORE, it comes down through the government. It is a nonprofit arm of the Small Business Administration, and it's a really phenomenal resource. Because we are a part of that, we get access to all the resources, and all the mentors volunteer, and it's a free service, and it's just really great to be able to have these experts talk people through. So whether you have a plan or you've been in business a couple years, and so make sure that you send people. Kayla's going to be our client intake, and she's going to manage those phones, and put people in the system and then get them out. But we are still taking volunteers, even though we're part of the way through the training. That's going to be something we're going to pick people up along the way. So if you're interested, please come talk to me. It really is exciting, and once we have that up and running, we'll have a ribbon cutting for that as well. All right, Business Showcase, super excited. This is our 12th annual. We have averaged about 80 vendors the last couple of years, and we're really excited to be able to just squeeze them into the gymnasium. It worked out perfectly last year, and I'm hoping that this year will be the same. It's going to be here on Thursday and Friday, October 11th and 12th. Our naming sponsor is Powell Barefoot Agency, as they're celebrating a very large anniversary, and we're really thankful to Drew on working with him on that. Stay tuned for the theme announcement. I think you guys are going to be really excited about it. It's going to be something you can work with. I wanted to say thank you to everybody that attended. I think we fed 213, is that right? 223. It was a something 3 number, but we fed over 200 people. It was a phenomenal event. We were really excited to have the Kona ice truck and all the people who donated the ice cream. It was overflowing the next day, and it worked out. Just so you know, we donated and moved it on to Penn Nursing Home, where they had an ice cream social, and we're able to help them out, and it worked perfectly. So we have several new members. I just wanted to make this announcement, and I have it on my phone or somebody's phone. Denise, I need to look at that little picture to talk about this, but because I don't see Jeff here. Wright Memorial Event Center and Wright Whitetail Mineral have joined, and that's Jeff Wright. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he is having this event the weekend of, I think it's the 24th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, or I might be saying that wrong, but it's at the end of the month. But he is offering free 10 by 10 spaces to people who want to come and set up. There's a limit. There's like a couple of exclusions. Like this is an event with Preppy Pirate Outfitters, if you've heard of them. So you can't sell T-shirts. Thank you. But you can't. Perfect. Yes. So it's a free 10 by 10 spot. You can call Jeff to reserve. The exceptions are no flea market, yard sale items, no food or drinks because that's exclusive to the event center. No T-shirts, exclusive to Preppy Pirate, and no tobacco products, that sort of thing. But they are really looking for people to come out. It's like all weekend. The Legacy Review that I was just talking about is going to be there. Jim Quick and the Coastline Band's going to be there. And I think there's 2 other bands. So
Where is it?
at the Wright Memorial Event Center. Do you know? Okay,
Yeah,
so you know where that's at. Okay, yes. So they've joined. Arnold Robertson, thank you for your individual membership. The Reidsville Tigers, youth football and cheerleader who are here. And Arnold, do you want to say anything about joining the chamber as a new member since you're here at Coffee?
Well, I haven't been in Reidsville for about 40 years. I was one time president of the chamber, and I've been remiss over the years of not joining back in the chamber, but getting involved with the chamber again was something I should have done a long time ago. And maybe something that I think all of you should think about. It's not that expensive, but it certainly does a great job within the community. These ladies do a great job, and I thank them for what they do. Thank you.
Thank you. And Sharon, do you want to, or do you want Ray to? Okay.
First, I want to thank everybody for inviting us here and accepting us into the chamber. As you know, we are the Reidsville Tigers, football organization, nonprofit organization. This is our second year running. We have an 8 and under football team, a 10 and under, and a 12 and under. We're actually trying to promote to get kids 6 and under this year. We have cheerleading as well from ages 4 to 12. We're trying to bring out the community. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah, we're second year. Last year, just to give you a rundown. Last year, our first year, we did have 2 of our teams, 10 and 12U, that came in first place out of 8 teams in our conference last year. We had our goal last year was to have 75 kids, and I think we had right at 70.
Wow.
65. This year, right now, in counting, we have 75 football players and 25 cheerleaders.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, we're still trying to promote and get 6U players out there. I think right now we have 8 and counting on roster for 6U. And we're trying to promote, like I said, and get at least 11 kids out there. We're looking forward to this year. Hope big things. We really started this program to give kids a better opportunity that when I played at Reidsville High School that we didn't have. Now with technology and different things like that, it's better to get out and promote yourself in front of other people outside of the city versus just staying in. And I think the kids really enjoy it. I have my kids here today that actually play. This is Anthony Peel that plays on 10U. This is Jaden Bucci. He plays on 8U, and Amir Jackson that plays on 8U as well. Like I said again, I thank y'all for inviting us and having us here, and we're also looking for sponsorship. If you have anybody in mind, please let us know as far as to help the kids with equipment, their insurance, things of that nature as far as just playing. Thank y'all again.
Thank you. All right, also MetLife Home and Auto, Foster's Grill, which is under new ownership, and that's exciting. For those of you, you know that's a staple in Reidsville. Kelly Office Solutions, their rep is new to this area, and so he has come and joined. And that's something that we're seeing a lot more of. I think that our building and our location kind of lends itself to that with the free Wi-Fi and the ability to come in and rent office space and work in the area. A lot of people now are coming, if they're a rep from Greensboro or Danville, and spending time with us. Wentworth Animal Hospital. If you are from Bethany or Wentworth, you probably know the Davis family, and Tricia Davis Strader is now opened her own veterinary office at Wentworth Animal Hospital, and it is beautiful. It's on County Home Road out there by the new post office. And it's really phenomenal. I'm actually, my dog is a patient there. And it's like I told Denise, I'm so glad that they joined and they're being active in the community. They're a great young couple. They actually came through SCORE. They were mentored through the SCORE program, and they listened to everything that Sean told them, and they are completely on target with their business plan. And I'm really proud of them. They're a great model of how things in this county really do work when people work well together. And it's phenomenal to have that kind of service and not have to drive to Eden or Reidsville or to Greensboro when you're out in the county. They're literally less than 10 minutes from my house. So it's a really phenomenal place, but they are accepting patients from all over. They're accepting new patients. And Denise had kind of a struggle with them because Tricia has such a heart for the animals that she had to wait and get up with Jordan because Jordan's kind of the behind-the-scenes business guy after hours. And so that just tells you how dedicated she is and how busy they are. So we're thankful to have them. The NC Guardian Ad Litem, they have joined, and he, Will Orr is his name. And how many of y'all are familiar with that program? Do you know what that program does? Like, I know there's probably a couple people. It's a really fascinating program to ensure an advocate for children. And they've also, I think they're joining the Western Chamber. They're kind of getting out and trying to, and he's new to that position, and they're trying to get the name out and get the word out. So if you consider volunteering, if you have a passion for children, that is another really great opportunity. Sandy Cross General Merchandise. I'm sure some of you are familiar with Try Driving School. Justin Deal, who purchased it from John Hall. He is now also operating the Sandy Cross General Merchandise store at Boyd Road and Sandy Cross. And he has already upgraded and updated that place. They are up to date with technology. They put in a new POS system. Everything's inventoried and electronic, and he is doing phenomenal things. He's had several elected officials out there and had some events when we were going into the primaries, and currently he has a little boy who approached him that wanted to do a back to school school supply drive, and so they're going to be hosting that event in August, and everything that's raised and everything that they donate for that will go back to this this school supply drive that this little boy's doing, and I thought that was the sweetest thing. And then Mattress Outlet and More, they are located on Scale Street, and they have new owners. Phenomenal couple. They moved here from Texas. They bought the business on Craigslist, if you can believe that. And they just literally, they just up and moved here. But they've been great. We've talked with them. We've given them all this information. They joined, met with Denise yesterday. Very positive people. Was really excited to meet him. They've actually, they're the kind of business owners that you want to have in your community. They want to put back in the community. They've both taken a course in depression, like counseling people, and not counselors, but basically like noticing signs and trying to get people help. And you know, we need help as far as mental health is concerned in this county. It's something that is and all over really, but especially in rural areas, it's severely lacking. And so I was pleased to meet them and know that they have a passion for that. And he has a smile on his face, the biggest smile on his face every time we see him. So they are our newest members. And Spectrum, I've forgotten that. Spectrum business class has joined again. They have new reps again, so they are back with us, and they're really interested in talking to folks. I expressed some concerns about some of their services and things that people had some questions about, and so they're investigating some things already for me. And if you would like to speak with them, have issues with them, would like to change service, they are happy to talk to you, because there's 2 people actually in our area that I've seen that are working under that membership already. So those are our new members. That was a lot of information, y'all. I'm sorry to be coming at you with so much, but again, this is some of the few face-to-face time that I get with you with so many people. I do want to recognize all of our elected officials that are here. County Commissioner Mark Richardson is in the back. I know that the mayor was here earlier. Senator, thank you for being here with us this morning. Senator Berger. And am I missing anybody? I didn't see any other
There's 2 school board people running the school board here, Kimberly and Michael and Paul Rakestraw. So you don't want to get those folks.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And Charlie Hall, also in the back. I do want to say thank you to our board members and ambassadors. We have had a phenomenal year with volunteering, with engagement, people showing up to do whatever. You guys have been awesome, and just even our regular members who have just said, hey, how can we help? Let's step up. And you guys, we are at that 400 member mark. We are going to be celebrating that very soon. And when I say 400 members, it will be 400 solid members. That's why we've been talking about it for a while, but as you know, there's kind of an attrition and there's a cyclical. But we are, as you heard, there's several new members, and we will be celebrating that as a solid 400 member, which is huge for a city our size. And we are thankful for that. We have a lot of support. And we are just happy to be here and blessed with our partnerships with the Salvation Army, with our members, and we are thankful. So thank y'all for coming out in the crazy weather. I guess I brought it with me from Bethany, because Denise said it's not even raining here, and I said, well, it was when I got here. I brought it all the way with me. I think I had a couple minutes. So yes, before we do, I just want to mention the raffle again. It is a $5 ticket, and it does stay here. It's not part of the coffee prizes, but we do have some coffee door prizes. Does anybody have announcements from the floor, Flavel? I just figured you would pop up at some point when you were ready.
I'm very excited about this, and we will get more details to everyone as we know them. But Hospice in Rockingham County, starting November 5th, is going to host a Dewey's satellite store. So for all of you that are fans of sugar cake, Arabian cookies, cheese straws, things like that, that's a plus for the area. So I will give more details as we know them, but we will, starting the 5th of November, we will have cookies and sugar cake, cheese straws, and all those fantastic things for you. So just keep us in mind. All right, thank you.
I'll come this way so you can go that way. I want to first of all thank Paul and Bucky for having us. As a nonprofit executive director, it is very encouraging to hear you say the community gave us this building. That's encouraging to somebody that's down here, okay? Very encouraging. Mount Jubilee Ministries, nonprofit partnering with the special needs population here in Rockingham County. It's a thrill. I want to thank as well Denise. 2 years ago, she said, Cecil, she heard the story and things like, you need to join the chamber. I said, what? This has been the best thing, Arnold, just like you said. It's a great organization. It is an incredible place to network and build relationships and develop resources, and I just really appreciate that. And the representation of the new membership certainly represents how good a job you're doing. So thank you. You think Diane has a lot of information. I'm joking. First of all, I want to say that starting Sunday, 48 special need teen and adult campers will be headed out to the Betsy Jeff Penn 4-H Center for a week of residential summer camp. 60 volunteers will be coming alongside of them to love on them and to hug them and to encourage them as they participate in horseback riding, crafts, archery, canoeing, the best Bible teaching in the world from Andy and Loretta Burgess, singing with my dear sister Pat Apple leading the way with that. It's just an incredible week, so I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you guys how we crawled out of that normal rut of about 20 to 25 campers 3 years ago to having a maximum. There's 4 guys on a waiting list, and that's tough, you know? But we filled up the facility, and we're excited about that. The other thing I want to announce, and I've got stuff here that I can give away. This is just a little hand-deliverable flyer announcing the 3rd annual Mount Jubilee Ministries Family Fun Walk, 5K Run, Lunch, and Auction, okay? This has been held at the Penrose Park Country Club for the past 3 years. $30,000 was raised in year 1, $40,017 in year 2, and we've set a goal of $45,000 for this year. Incredible response from the community and the sponsorships. Speaking of sponsorships, I have a packet. There's several sponsors represented here today, and I certainly want to thank you. But this is a very simple sponsorship packet for churches, business leaders, community leaders, even individuals that like to join organizations by themselves. So that's here, but the postcard is what I think is really important for you to grab on your way out. I'll set them back at the back, just to go online and look at more about Mount Jubilee Ministries, look more about the event coming up September the 8th over at Penrose Park Country Club. Again, I just want to say the expansion of the organization is going to include faith-based, day programming, respite care. It's incredible. Think about a family, set of parents that have a child 18, 28, 38, 48 years old at home with nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. That's what we're here to solve. We want to bring reconciliation to that injustice, is the bottom line of it. So just keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we begin moving forward, or continue moving forward, as a faith-based organization for the special needs population. Thanks.
Thank you.
You guys.
Any other announcements?
I can just, first of all, thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak for a moment. I just wanted to say that I've been fortunate enough to represent Rockingham County for the last 18 years in the General Assembly, and look forward to continuing to help y'all with whatever problems you might have with the interface between your organization, your individual situation, and state government. You know, 200 years ago, Alex de Tocqueville went around America and wrote a very interesting book that's still relevant called Democracy in America. And what he found was that the strength of America was the volunteer organizations that exist. And that was true 200 years ago. It's true today. And I want to thank everybody here for what you do for Rockingham County and for the community of Reidsville. So, thank you.
Yes, sir. Please. Anybody else in the business program? Got one? Donna Evans, you want a prize from the Salvation Army? John Young, you have won a prize from the chamber. I promise I mixed it up. Martin Bridge. You also won a door prize from the chamber. Door prize from the chamber. You're welcome. Tim Kemp. And our door prizes this time were a mixture from some beauty control stuff from London Warren and some of our other Lowe's Home Improvement and some stuff we had. Okay. Maria with Amigos Paint. And then one more. Shanice Martin. Yay. All right. So now come get your golf forms and your raffle tickets. Raffle tickets.
Diane,
Yes.
say one thing.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I failed to mention, I'm Sharon Galloway, and I work with the Reidsville Tigers Athletic Director. One thing we failed to mention is August the 18th, we are hosting a football jamboree for our football team. So if you don't have anything to do, please come out and support our youth players, our football players. We have players not only from Reidsville, so they are from all over the county, Greensboro, Burlington, Madison, Eaton. So I don't want anybody to think that it's just from Reidsville. So we have skills, you'll see different kinds of competition, but it will be behind the Reidsville Middle School on August the 18th, starting at 9 o'clock. And the last thing I wanted to say is that we also have some cards. So we have some discount cards that we're selling as a means to try to support our youth as to being able to play with our organization. They are $10. We have 14 businesses on them. Some pretty good businesses, so we are very thankful for the businesses that have supported our card. And if you would like to purchase one, please let me know or let Ms. Diane know, and she'll call me and I'll bring them to the chamber. So if you're interested, please just support us. It's just a passion that we have for the youth. Like I said, my son said he played, and we just want to pour back into the community. So I just appreciate your time. Thank you, too.
Thank you. I would like to say I was the first person to
Yeah, Miss Diane was the first person to get them fresh, hot off the press.
That's right.
She bought the first card, and we have her picture, and we're going to post it on Facebook.
Oh,
But so we are very appreciative for you taking the time to
I just appreciate our members that continue to support our nonprofits by doing that. And that's one of the reasons I bought the card, because the card had a lot of our members on there. I think the first thing I did was call Firsties and get a free pizza with my buy one, get one. So, with that being said, I think we are done. So, thank you all for coming. We had a phenomenal turnout, I feel like, with the weather. And you guys, make sure you get with us about all things upcoming. All right, Facebook viewers, thanks for tuning in to our August coffee here at the Salvation Army. We are in the lovely B-Pen Community Center, and we are excited to be hosting the showcase here again in October. Stay tuned for details on that. Sign up for golf. We have got to get our golfers done, and I know it doesn't seem like August, but now it's officially August, so you can get your stuff in. So we're looking forward to that, and stay tuned for newsletter coming later this day, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. So see you soon.